The campaign, as the name shows, is a campaign to secure the freedom of Seun Kuti, who has been unjustly kept in detention by the Nigerian police force. The story about how Seun was arrested is a popular one. The altercation that happened between him and a police officer, who Seun said was drunk and actually hit his car twice before he tried to overtake the police vehicle, and before the slap and other things ensued. So later Seun went to the police station since he was declared wanted by the police, and since then he has been kept in detention. But we have seen that the trial of Seun has become a political trial. He's been tried not just because of what happened, but because of what he stands for. Seun has been a radical voice. He has been trying to mobilize the people for systemic change, and we are convinced that this is the primary sin of Seun Kuti, not just because he slapped a drunk police officer, because the police have shown that they are not interested in the fact that their officer was drunk and driving. This is what the police should be more concerned about. This is what the people should be more concerned about. But this is a fact or a truth that the police have been trying to hide, and rather they have been concentrating on the fight. The fact that the police officer was drunk while driving, which is like the most important issue that we should be addressing here, is not being addressed by the police. And that's why we are saying that as far as we are concerned, the trial of Seun Kuti is a political trial, and it has to be stopped, and Seun has to be released.
The Free Seun Kuti movement is coming at the right time, to put an end to the unjust means of going about a case of assault. Yes, a case of assault has been established, but the action taken is also a reaction to an already established action. Why are people not interested in that already established action? Why are they only interested in the action of Seun Kuti? Why not the action of other party? Why is it only Seun Kuti that has been persecuted? So the reality of what is before us has shown that this is just a case of persecution. Persecution for what Seun Kuti stands for, persecution for his historical background, from his great-grandparents to his parents, to be very consistent in pushing struggle against the ruling elite of Nigeria, pushing against the oppression of the people and the likes. So the police see this as a leeway to get back or to vent their anger, or all of the defeats that the people has won over the years, to vent the anger on the family of Seun Kuti. This is a calculated attempt, so it has become a political trial and no longer a trial to really get justice on the accused case of assault.
All right, actually, to start with, many Nigerian youth and Nigerian people actually feel he did the wrong thing trying to defend his family. He did the wrong thing trying to stop a murder case on his family and him. Okay, let's assume he did the wrong thing. Yeah, he has been brought to justice. Let us be served instead of the policeman acting as jury and the judge in this case. This is the judge, this is a court case. It's like a scapegoat thing. Because how do you assault a policeman and you end up having them search your house, your car, and now asking the magistrate to give them the right, the order to take your blood sample for an assault case? This is really crazy, man. It's scary. What if it was someone like me? Who will turn up for me? Who will come up for me? Thank God it's happening to Seun Kuti, because everybody will actually get to hear and know about this. This is what the Nigerian police people are doing to us. This is not justice. We want justice because an injustice to one and an injustice to all. If we are not getting justice, what's the point? After all these searches and scrutinizing, yet the police are yet to come up with any case against him, except the assault case. It doesn't just make any sense. Okay, you want justice to be served? They are at the court right now. They brought him to the court, took him back because they saw cameras and people in solidarity with Seun Kuti. Just do the needful. Okay, committed a crime, yes. Let the lawyer and the judge decide, not the policeman, not social media justice system, not the people trying to choose sides because they hate him or they like him. This is about Nigeria, this is about the citizens of Nigeria, this is about everybody. let's assume it's not Seun Kuti. Let's assume just a normal or an ordinary member of the society. What will happen? Everybody people slap us every day. What has happened? Everybody people kill us every day. What has happened? Nothing. Not justice whatsoever. Together is looking like more of a setup and part of Seun Kuti. It was not normal. The aspect was not even normal. In this late in Nigeria that nobody can stop the police without him retaliating in the first place. So that's all it was set up to me.
I thought they arrested Seun Kuti for assault, for slapping a policeman. And since the court has ordered for his release, I expect the police to have obeyed the court order. I, as a person, I am a victim of an assault. I was assaulted by a politician at Onikon. The video went viral. What has the police done about that? The man breached the peace of the public by constituting nuisance publicly, a public figure. He has not been arrested till date. He was even threatening me. His boys were threatening me recently. I wrote to the CP of Ogun State when I went to Abeokuta. You know, nothing has been done till date. If they maintain the same energy to have arrested the politician, we will know that they are unbiased. But now trying to vent their anger on Seun Kuti, I see no reason for that. If they had arrested the man who assaulted me as a public figure, I would have said, well, the police are doing well.
We believe in the injustice of our pro tem chair. You know, he has been held for almost 4 days now, and yet, you know, we've not seen the progress. So for me, it's more of, you know, the system we're operating right now. It's kind of slow, right? We believe that when MOP gets into power, because that's very important, and that's the struggle we're in right now. When we get into power, you know, we should be able to, you know, have a faster, you know, judiciary process, you know, and we want, you know, the people that are listening to this, you know, officers in charge, to, you know, have a free and fair listening to our pro tem chair on his release.
Now, what we're here for is to ensure that our pro tem chairman, Seun Kuti, is let go. Let this man out on bail. Whether he's right or wrong, let the courts decide that. But he's been in police detention for about 8 days now, which is not supposed to be so. You're conducting an investigation. He's been here for all the questions you might want to ask him. By now, you should, if you're doing a good job, you should have gotten all the information. It's not such a complicated case. What you now need to maybe corroborate the story that you have is the version of the policeman who was slapped, which unfortunately now, the man is in coma, so how are we going to be able to get him to say his own side of the story? You feel me? So that's how I think this should go. Seun Kuti does not pose any flight risk. He's always going to be available.
And when you have corruption in police, you don't expect corruption to finish in Nigeria. Because police is there to correct things, to bring fact, to bring truth, to stop corruption. But the police that will stop corruption, like fella will say, police officer now, police this thing now bank, IG now bank manager, and we are still there. See, every minute in Lagos State, for example, when you are going to the border, every minute you have checking point. Police is collecting money, more than 500 naira from people every day. Where that money go? Not be IG pocket. IG don't become bank manager, be that. For our country, IG is still bank manager. So we are. As in this country, I don't know. I just don't want to use bad words on my country because I'm from Nigeria. I'm proud to be a Nigerian, but I'm not proud to have this kind of system. A neo-colonial system, a system that is not for the people, a system that even him, Buhari, is just like a gatesman. Somebody have to command him. Now we went and select another gatesman. That one self, every 2 minutes is in Paris, facing himself. We are in a country that instead of facing country, we are facing people. You are elected to fix country, but it's the country that is fixing you.
Allow the police to come back the police.
Now we have finished 8 years fixing somebody from Daura. Now we are back to my home state in Lagos State to fix another person. Another 8 years, we will fix somebody. Then somebody slap the police that is guiding that person. The police that can't tell that person that, okay, you don't die. Leave this country for youth. Somebody now slap that police. You don't feel react. You don't feel be police. You don't feel be the people protection. Now they not find their Gestapo tactic, everything. Plus, then they have supporter like Peter Obi people supporting wrong thing. We are here. We are here in Nigeria. We are here. We're just tired. And I'm saying to everybody in the world to rise up. Let's fight for Seun Kuti freedom, because Seun Kuti freedom is the freedom of Nigeria. This is fight for the people. Don't let them stop revolution. They know Seun Kuti is working with world power, is working with people like Kemi Seba, is working with Ali Kweli, is working with David Bana, people that are fighting, is working with Shore, is working with Julius Malema. So they are scared. Now fear make them won't jail this guy. Now fear. They are, because they know Kemi Seba relationship with Putin. You can call Toby to ask him. We have interview with BBC. BBC call us and asking us that they can't interview Kemi Seba because of Putin. So they know that my brother is moving all over the world to get freedom for Nigeria. So now they are not looking for a way to stop him. They want to stop revolution. That's the truth. We already know about this thing. IG of police, all of them, the court magistrate, all of them, na collabo them day. There's no truth here. The truth is they want to jail Seun, end revolution in Nigeria. They don't want revolution to happen, but revolution will happen. Revolution will happen in Nigeria. The youth will be free. We'll free our country. We'll develop this country. They'll be on their bed looking when we develop this country.